continues.
Both Republicans and Democrats are coming together in support of something called the Equal Act, new legislation that aims to eliminate the sentencing disparity between crack and powder cocaine. Andy Ani reports.
You might be surprised to learn that there's no pharmacological difference in how the body reacts to the substance in its different forms. What's even more surprising is a person's sentence can be 18 times worse for a crack cocaine offense. And many people are asking why. Matthew Charles, who was one of the first people freed following similar legislation, says the issue dates back to the war on drugs targeting the Black community.
Not only were they being taken at a rapid rate, arrested at a rapid rate, but also given sentences that were beyond what was appropriate.
According to the U.S. sentencing report, 80.9% of crack cocaine trafficking offenders were Black. Powder cocaine offenders have been shown to be mostly white and often receive lesser sentences. Charles tells us the effects of the disparity is something he personally experienced.
By no means was I innocent. I was guilty of sin. But at the same token, I received in excess of 20 years just based off the fact that I sold crack cocaine as opposed to powder cocaine.
While earlier efforts to bring the 100-to-1 disparity down to 18-to-1 were successful, others feel more change is necessary.
It's now time to take the second step. And, that means completely, fully, and finally eliminating this, egregious disparity from the law altogether.
Anybody that even believes that you do the crime and you do the time mantra will also agree that a person should be able to do the appropriate time.
North Dakota Congressman Kelly Armstrong supports the bill and says it just makes sense.
The vast majority of people who are charged under these crimes are between the age of 18 to 25. They are going to re-enter society at some point in time. And locking people up for 30 years for a first-time nonviolent offense doesn't solve a lot of our problems. And we can help save lives. We can help bring families back together. And in the process, you know what else? We'll save the taxpayers some money.
We're not saying people shouldn't be held accountable. And I'm sure that people, Bismarck, truly believe that, that people who commit violent crimes and are dangerous, should be isolated from society. They should be put away. But people who are sick, people struggling with addiction or mental illness, we should get them treatment. We shouldn't just throw them behind bars, so that they become better criminals rather than better citizens.
Harris also says these are our friends and family members, and that ultimately their goal is to help them get on with their lives. Reporting for KX News, I'm Andy Ani.
The Justice Action Network and Representative Armstrong hope the Equal Act gets a judiciary hearing soon.
The state of North Dakota reports 30 gas companies and 10 oil companies still owe millions.